content of the evening, I must let you know there is another user group. That user group is the Marketing Cloud, and it is happening on the 30th of March. But before that date, oh my God, there's another user group, which is the Women in Tech, where men are beautifully welcome to join this. And next week you will be talking about emotional intelligence. Emotional intelligence.
Everyone is welcome.
Frankly, this is mandatory. Please turn up. Learn something. They'll be great. Mandatory. No, we have emotional intelligence coming out of our ears. That's what we told us all the time. Because we just go to mandatory. Okay, moving on. We have now beautiful Claire to tell us about Process Builder. Now this is drawn out from the fact that Claire went on the speaker academy that Claire and Jodie does. And from that came a 5-minute demo, and then a whole talk has now sprung. You thought you were going to get the 5 minutes. So Claire's not done this before. We don't know how long this is going to take. Settle in, and enjoy. This is Claire for you. Thank you very much.
Thank you everyone. So my presentation tonight is going to be about Process Builder tricks. This is filtered related lists without code. Or my alternative title for this talk is Superpowers for Awesome Admins. Yay! So my aim tonight is to show you how you can take your users from this sort of posture to this sort of posture, and hopefully avoid taking them via this one. So how am I going to do that? I'm going to show you how you can give your users filtered related lists. Now, you might have thought about this in the past, but thought that without coding skills, it's not possible. Trust me, thanks to Process Builder, this is not an issue anymore. So I'm going to take you through why you might want to filter your related lists, how you can do it, pitfalls to be aware of, or where did my records go, and then differences in implementation between Classic and Lightning, and then I'm going to suggest some next steps, or even an extension to the idea if you've already done this. So, why might you want to filter your related lists? I don't know if any of you ever asked your users what would make their lives easier. I did, and a recurring theme was about finding the active records. So, are there any active contacts against this account? Where are the open opportunities? Or why can't I just see live contracts? Now, my org only has a few thousand records, but this has got to be an even bigger problem if you've got hundreds of thousands of records or even millions of records, as some of you may have. So, how do you separate mixed data into categories for efficient evaluation? I thought about this for a long time, and eventually came across a blog post that said you could use Process Builder to do it. And I gave it a go. I think it's inspirational, so I'm now sharing this with you. Now, how is really straightforward. It's just 4 steps. You create some lookup fields, then you create a process, then you create custom list buttons, and then you update your page layouts. That's straightforward. Now, I'm going to use the example of separating open and closed opportunities on my account object. And this is my first actual live demo, so please bear with me and fingers crossed, and we will see what happens. So I'm going to log into my Salesforce board. Now you can't see it because it's got something on my screen. On the screen. And now I can't see it. Hang on. Just bear with me 1 second while I work this thing out.
Love a live demo.
Woo! Actually, I practiced all eventualities. I didn't think about the fact that my laptop might try and do something weird. I'm not sorry. Find it. I should Brilliant. In my defence, I've had this computer 2 months and it's the first time it's had a public outing other than my living room, so fortunately I know my password. Okay, so this is my account object. This is showing us United Oil and Gas Corp, because as we all know in our developer editions, they like to use France name. And if I scroll down to my opportunities list, you can see that I've got 20 different opportunities, and they're all mixed. At the moment it's showing me loads of my 1-1s, but I can't really see the active ones. So, the first thing I'm going to do is I'm going to create some lookup fields. So I've got my quick access menu showing, and I'm going to go to View Fields, and scroll down to Custom Fields, and I'm going to create a new lookup. It's going to be related to the opportunity object, because that's the information I'm trying to separate. Okay, I'm going to call this account. Oops. Open ops. I'm going to give it a description, because as we all know, you should always give your fields descriptions. So, brilliant, that's all we need to do on that page. Hit next. Now visibility, you don't need to leave this field visible to anyone, but you as an admin may wish to see it, because you might need to monitor whether they're actually filled in. So once everything, and just tick this as an admin. You don't need to add it to the account layout, because it's going to work just as good if your users can't see it. But you do want to rename your related list, because otherwise you don't have a clue what it is. I'm going to call it ops, and I am going to add it to my opportunity layout. No, I'm on the wrong bloody page. No. Whatever. See what happens. This might all go horribly wrong in a minute. So that's my open opportunity lookup. I actually need to do exactly the same thing for closed opportunities. So this will give me a chance to do it quicker. Again, it's related to the opportunity object. This time we're going to call it closed ops. I'm doing this all wrong. Yeah. Just slightly ignore what I just did. Nothing happened. First, we're going to create 2 lookup fields. Yay, let's do that. Where are we going to do that? We're on the opportunity, we're on the account object. And we're going to do a lookup that's related to the account object, not the opportunity object. Yeah, I did it wrong. I told you this was going to go wrong. Anyway. Okay. account, right, okay, fine.
No, you should go on change to an account.
No, she wants a related list.
Yeah, but you'll do the same account, but you change it, so one would be actual, one would be inactive, and then that's where you're related. Right.
I'm going with it this way around. I'm really enjoying this. Thanks everyone. Right. This does work, I promise, if you get it all right. So yeah, so okay, we're going to make it visible to our system admins. We don't want the field on the account layout.
So what's the outcome here? You want to be able to show opportunities on the account page. So I think actually from
I might have been right the first time.
yeah, I think you are right the first time. You want the opportunities to show.
First time market.
Maybe I should just open the account. I did this within the first place.
Yeah, it's what you done earlier.
I did in the first place do it as one I might anyway, gloss over that. So there's my account. Cool. Okay, because I've completely messed up, I'm only going to show you the open opportunity side of things, but basically you would repeat this for those opportunities as well. Really sorry everyone.
So we know like
I am doing the other one. No, I wasn't, but I did this because completely Sorry guys, I'm going to flip back to my non-live demo because this has got everything in and I'm really sorry but I'm completely mixing this up. So we'll go with the non-live. Alright, where did we get to? We didn't look at that. Okay. Right, okay, sorry, I'm giving up on the live demo because I really confused myself. So how? We create a lookup field, one per category, so the data we're separating. So the example I was trying to give you was separating open and closed opportunities on the account object. And obviously you need to adjust your field labels so they actually show which category you're separating. Give it a description, and you need to change the related list label so that it's indicating whether it's open or closed opportunities. You don't need the field to be visible to your any of your users, but you need to leave it visible to yourself so you can check that it's actually completing. And then you don't need to add the fields on the page layout, but you do want to add the related list to the account object. Okay, step 2 is to create the process. Now, this is, you go to Process Builder, Setup menu, you click New Flow, you give it a name. You start off by selecting the opportunity as your starting object because it's when an opportunity is edited that you need things to trigger. And again, you're going to say when a record is created or edited. Then B, you set up your first action group criteria. So here the criteria is to check whether the record is closed. So here is closed equals Boolean false, i.e. it is an open opportunity, so a prospect or a needs analysis or anything like that. We then set our immediate actions. So we need to update the record. And what we're going to do is we're going to update the account open lookup with the account ID from the opportunity. But equally, we're going to make sure that the closed op lookup is null. because if it had been closed and someone's changed it live again, we need to remove it from the closed list. We then repeat steps B and C for our closed opportunity. So you just reverse the actions. So rather than saying is closed equals false, you would say is closed equals true. And then on our account object, we would set the closed op to the account ID and the open op to null. The most important thing once you've done your process is to remember to hit the activate button. Because if you carry on without doing it and do all the other steps, it still won't work. Okay, step 3 is to create list buttons. Now, you need to create a list button for any action you want to be able to perform off your new related lists. This is because if you just hit the new object button, it's not going to auto-populate the standard account field. It's going to populate your new account lookups. So by creating a new opportunity field, we're linking it to the standard system, if you like. For those of you who are fairly new to Salesforce, you may not yet have realised that for each type of object you're looking at, the first 3 digits of its unique ID indicate the object. So down here, where it's, I know it's small, but down here where it says 006, that's indicating an opportunity. So it's basically saying, go to the opportunity object, E indicates that it's a new record, or you're editing the record, and then I've put in a return URL so that when I've done my new opportunity, it will take me back to the account I was looking at in the first place. If anyone wants to know more about the unique numbers and stuff, there's a list of them out there. I'm sure I can share it. So other things you might want to do, not necessarily relevant when you're looking at opportunities, but if you were looking at contacts, you might also need to create a button to merge contacts on your account object, or maybe you want a view button or something like that. And then step 4 is we update our page layouts. So we need to remove the standard opportunities list from the page. We only want our new related lists. And we need to untick the standard new button and replace it with any buttons we've created. Now you have to do that for each page layout that you have. They don't, the buttons won't replicate, but of course you could change your columns so that on an open opportunity, for example, you're showing the amount field, but on a closed opportunity you're not, because it's no longer in your revenue stream. So that was it, right? No, unfortunately, Salesforce or Process Builder has to be triggered. So if you were to just stop, if you were just to stop after you've done the page layout and go back to the page layout, you would find your 2 new related lists saying no records to display. It's a bit stressful when you don't realise this problem and you present it to your users and go, hey, I've separated your opportunity lists. And they go, why there's no opportunities? So I have a little solution for this as well. I do. So Process Builder has to be triggered to populate these new fields. Now how you do that can be as complicated or as simple as you like. My preferred method of doing this was to go to dataloader.io, which is my preferred way of getting data in and out of Salesforce. I downloaded all of my opportunity records, but just without the ID and the opportunity stage field. I then went back to Dataloader and I updated all of those same records using the CSV file that I had pulled out. So I made no changes to it. I just said this time I want to update the records. And what that does is it forces every record in Salesforce to save, and then I trigger the Process Builder to populate my new lookup fields. So, I'm sorry you didn't get the live demo, but I promise you it is as simple as I can make it sound. I know I wasn't making it look simple, but that's because I've stared at this so much I got confused. So, Lightning versus Classic. Now, filtered related lists are available in Lightning. You can use this. But unfortunately, you can't use custom buttons in Lightning. That doesn't mean you can't use this solution. Fortunately, you can use quick actions instead, which perform the same thing. And I'm going to show you the amount of effort I went to. like grey fire coming out of his shoes to happy as a stroke. Anyway, so further reading. Now, obviously, everyone has a different learning style, and I'd like to recommend 3 different ways that you can learn more about Process Builder and Process Automation. So if you're a doer, or as Salesforce call it, a badge bandit,
Can I help you?
we obviously have trailhead. So there is the Process Automation module on trailhead as a starting point.
Yeah.
If you're a reader, I
got to be a number.
have found a really good blog site to be by Rakesh Gupta, Automation Champion. Obviously there are many blogs out there, but this is what got me started.
Also done with this is that they're like
And finally, if you prefer to watch people do stuff, there is now the Salesforce